We in here today. We all in here today. I like this right here. How you feeling over there now? Y'all remember what I told y'all about softly? They ain't turn your TV down.
The music's kind of loud in the stream,
Gotcha.
and it's turned all the way down on my end.
Gotcha. I'm turning it down. We'll plug it up to the regular tablet controllers.
stream, but I'm not hearing nothing.
All right, so now it should be back. I had muted everything we said
Oh my god.
up until that point, even the little good advice.
I know, right? Okay, yeah, you're good. Now I hear it on the stream.
Yeah. No, and don't use your Xbox controller. Just use that regular controller. I'm not even gonna say nothing to you no more. And as a matter of fact, y'all just keep playing y'all game. I'm gonna go on a solo. Oh, not a rank solo. So I will say this though, since we are back talking now live, and you know you can hear me. You gotta have patience, because you think I'm sitting over here like, oh yeah, you know everything's okay, and you know don't do that. Boy, on the inside of me, I'm raging too, because I want to help. But everything ain't go. It's not gonna go perfect. Stuff is not gonna go perfect every day. My bad. I didn't mean to pull my mic down all in your ear.
Can you turn the music up
Yep, I got you.
like as loud as you can, and I'm gonna turn it down.
All right. So on my end, can you turn my headphones? I'm going up on it. You want me to turn it to the max?
Half of that. A little bit less.
Oh, you was waiting for that. The advice I said to loop back on the broadcast. Yeah, my bad. I had it muted.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, you said it's good right there. All right, cool. Hey, E, nice of you to join us, my guy. And you got a crown. You the only one with a crown. I don't see you. You ain't got no crown, Dan. Oh, okay. So this is a real question right here, and this is like an icebreaker too. It's gonna be good. So now, how do you feel about having
Takes
Don't-
patience.
kids? No, don't give me no.
I don't know.
Don't give me no sweet candy answer. I want to know like the feeling behind. It takes patience. Like describe the feeling that created them words.
Just it takes a different way of being, but I'm sure I could get adjusted to it with the time it takes to be pregnant and get used to the baby and stuff.
Right.
But I understand it looking at it from the outside in when I don't have kids. So
I try to do as much different stuff as I can. Like I don't try to stick with one.
do you hear that? It's like going in and out.
Yeah,
it's like
I
a
hear it.
circle. Like what is that?
I thought that was just me. And I was going
Because I hear it on the stream too.
Yeah, I thought I was. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna disconnect, unplug the USB from the Rode, and then plug it back in.
USB.
That you know the white cord I tried to give you, but it was.
Check.
Maybe you got to change our mic settings, like what the actual mic is. Is everybody? Oh, y'all already there. I like that beat that's playing. Oh, it sound like it's fixed. Hey. Is it still doing it on your end?
Hello.
Yeah, it sounds like it's good now.
No, mine's is messed up. I know what it is.
All right.
Hello. Yep. Okay. Cool. Now figured something out.
Yeah, I know. We just learned something new. You say you might die because you can't. Because your controller whack. I told you what you can do. No, I didn't. Yeah, I told you what to do. Just connect the tablet controller. Well, you gotta deal with it one way or the other. Dan, you got got that Xbox in your I gotta make it a mission to set that Xbox up for you, cause that's the only way this is gonna work. You can't play on the tablet, Eli. It's frustrating you. I'm gonna go to the screen right here. Out the room, and we about to start. All right, can you hear? You should be able to hear it now. Yeah, just take a different approach, and you already know how you want to do stuff, and you got this other person that's like, nah, let's do it this way. So, and you can't just be like, nah, all of the time. You got to let them explore a little bit about themselves. So,
Right.
We all know how it feels when your parent is like, nah. Damn, we in the game. On another note, that restaurant topic is still in my head.
What you feeling?
You said what I'm feeling?
Yeah.
Like, so we went to eat some seafood on Dan's birthday, and man, the seafood was good, but it wasn't.
Oh my god, it was so juicy.
Oh, Eli, just wait till the next match, and try to fix that. My bad. But anyway, so hey. So we went to eat some seafood, and it wasn't as good as it was the first time, but just being out is the thing that I'm looking at. You know, so people go to the club, right? I go to the restaurant. Like I was saying.
Yeah. Now y'all love to go out to eat.
What's the name? I'm still trying to figure out how I can go see Bad Boys, the new Bad Boys, without going in the movie theater, cause I'm gonna fall asleep. I don't know about nobody else, but that's my thing. If I'm in the movie, I'm asleep. Even sometimes when I really want to see the movie. Stop. Oh man, bro, I'm not gonna die. And if I do, will you reboot me?
Did you change the settings on your microphone on your end?
So let me switch from this scene. Nah, it's still the same. I'm on
It sounds kind of low on this stream, but
Alright,
mine sounds loud.
Let me see if I can go up. Nah, I'm at the max right now. But hold on, it might have changed when we unplugged it and plugged back in. Eli, as soon as you stop and relax, things might start to get better for you. I think that gotta be the theme for the day, dog. Like, we was in here, and Eli was trying to figure out how we can get the controller plugged up to the tablet, and everything just was going haywire. And I said, y'all, stop. Let's take a breath. We took the breath, and immediately what popped in my head next was, get that, it's okay, get that hub over there, and you can take the hub and plug the hub into the tablet, and then the hub, he can plug the controller into the hub, and then, you see what I'm saying? Just that one pause opened me up to be able to get a suggestion from, something outside of myself. And that's why I keep saying, maybe if you just stop. I don't know if it'll work, but until you try, you never know. And then back to the parenting thing. Sorry to keep on talking and chatting, but back to the parenting thing. I want to help. I'm not sitting over here like, man, he just gonna have to. I'm sitting here like, oh, you know what? Here, Eli, look how life do. You see? Here you go, your mama. Look at that. And that's my song too. Concentrate on that bad and really want to think about it too. Dan, why are you going further away from me? How could I? So that's the perfect example of what I'm saying. We get the call right on time. It's like, man, things is about to hit the fan. I just can't deal with it. And then something changes. I think that was beautiful. I don't even want to say nothing else about it. What's on your mind, though? Like, you got your book out, drawing, or anything like that?
I'm just trying to organize my notes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got so many old notes in here. I'm not trying to be looking at, get thrown off while I'm trying to do something business-wise.
Yeah. Say that again, Dan. Oh, you ain't talking to me. Yeah. I didn't get you know what? So I realized how my book is set up. You know the intention book I got? It's set up like, all right, you write. I'm coming, Dan. You was far away from me. Remember what I said. Remember the rules. So the intention book I got is set up like, all right, you write the beginning of your day, like before you go through the day. And then on the second page, you write, what you went through or the stuff you did. And I didn't get to write any yesterday. And it just seemed like every time I write, I actually write in it. The stuff that I'm writing actually, at least close to it happened. I like that feeling. Oh, there's people around here.
I found something in my notes related to something. But it says, when you pray for change, I answer with disruption. The challenge of your faith is not to allow the disruption to become a distraction, because in every distraction, there's always an opportunity.
How you feel about that? Did you write that or did you get it from somewhere?
I definitely got it from somewhere, but I wrote it down.
You can't even remember where you got it from?
Probably watching something on YouTube, but I've seen it said a lot.
Yeah. And it's true. Every obstacle, every downfall, every failure, within it lies the seed of an opportunity. You got to knock the building down to build a new one,
It kind of goes into what you're saying, like about like take a deep breath, like,
Elaborate.
Like there's an opportunity, like when you pray for change, I answer with disruption. So what do you do during that disruption? The challenge of your faith is not to allow the disruption to become oh my God.
Go ahead, I'm with you.
The disruption to become a distraction. So that's where what you were talking about, it lies right there. Not for it to become a distraction. Now you're distracted.
You just dropping everything. Everything is going haywire, and you're not focusing on your faith that it's gonna be okay.
Because in every disruption, there's always an opportunity.
I like that. You got any more?
Just looking at notes I wrote to myself. I just do a lot of self-reflection. This one says, I require privacy, but my time alone must be enjoyed.
Yeah, you don't want to be. You know what? You know what that's saying? It's saying that you don't want to spend time crying. You may be alone, but you don't want to spend it crying.
Right.
Yeah, I get that. Hold on, I'm in a heated battle. Where you at? I'm coming. Get in here. We ain't going out like that. We not going out like that. I got something for that ass. I'm gonna shoot. Hey, look what place I got again. Wait till you see it, Nami.
Say that again?
I said, wait, look what place I got.
Oh, 22nd.
again.
Right.
Ain't you seen 222?
Right.
But anyway, yes. Hand it here. Hand it here. I think a lot of gems is coming out of these little talks, man. I'm gonna go back to lobby, Dan, and the gems are like, it's not like we creating them. You know what I'm saying? They like always there. Eli, give me the actual controller piece. We ain't doing this right now. We gonna use the actual thing. Go for the tablet, and we can give it here. Oh, you see, every time. So what is going to happen? And undoubtedly, it's not going to work. I don't know how to explain that right there. I don't even have the words. I found the words. So, your mind. Remember we was talking about the English language? And
Yeah.
the different words. So mind, I ain't even gonna go be long-winded. Your mind is fertile soil, and it don't care what you plant. You could plant poison, you could plant an antidote. It don't matter. It's gonna grow regardless. Whatever you plant in your mind. So if you plant the seeds of doubt, you gonna grow doubt. If you plant the seeds of faith and abundance, you can grow faith and abundance. Even when obstacles are in your way and stuff just seem like it ain't gonna work out.
You remember when I said when I was little I used to come up with weird symbols?
Mm-hmm.
This is one of them.
Which
The
one?
triangle with the. And you know what's crazy? I see this all the time in Avatar. Or when I was watching Avatar, I saw it. I started
I'm
seeing
trying to
it.
think of what that's like it looked like the airbender symbol.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It was just 1111 too. As you were showing me that.
No, yeah, that was one of the symbols I made.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to get it tattooed for no reason. Just that I made it and it looked cool.
Word.
But I keep seeing it
I think
now.
you should.
It's weird.
Especially so you driving on the road, right? How do you know you getting closer to your destination?
The view.
Okay. What else? You can look at the mileage sign. You know what I'm saying? You see the mileage. And when you see those types of signs, that's your mileage sign along your life's journey.
Word.
Like, man, I keep seeing this. It's letting you know you're getting closer to where you're supposed to be. And I think, to be honest with you, I don't think this is necessarily, I think it's everybody feel like is finding their way down that path. The path, whatever the path is.
Look at how I wrote this.
I was just about to say, what else you got?
So I wrote this in every other line. And then I turned it upside down and wrote it in every other line.
And went back the other way.
Mm-hmm.
What's the message of it?
I don't know. I'm scared to read it.
Say that was
It
just
says how to use your own voice. 1, know that you have a voice. A voice that deserves to be heard. Hold on. I can't with the delay in my ear. A voice from deep within, connecting you with everything.
Hold on, wait, go. Oh, never mind. Just keep going.
Number
just keep
2,
going.
to speak up, especially when you're forced to be quiet. Speak up. Talk how you're supposed to. That means with purpose. Say exactly what you mean. Don't sugarcoat. Number 3, this is your only weapon in spiritual warfare. Your inner voice needs to scream through your entire being. Then turn it upside down.
That's unique.
And I say your feelings are valid. Everything you do has power, even and especially when you say or do nothing. That is the devil using you as a puppet or a pawn. God and the devil both want territory of your heart and mind at once. But thank God for free will. That was the greatest blessing, the choice to decide what we believe. We must believe the truth. There is no other way. We must believe in God. Everything else can go to hell. Literally,
Yeah.
bless up.
Yeah. So
I be writing like some. I don't remember writing this.
yeah, keep talking. I'm listening. I'm all ears.
That's all I got, but I don't remember writing that for real.
So visiting back to that place in your mind, you ain't even got no reference, right? It's like I can't hear you, E, but I'm pretty sure you talking in there. But you heard what I said.
Yeah.
Like revisiting that and looking at those words, you know you wrote them. They ain't your handwrite, but it's like, where was I at in life on this?
Word.
I think you should keep your notebooks as trophies or as like, I don't know how to explain it, but you can use that to where you go back and you may not have the dates, but you got like a reference of the thoughts that you was thinking in your head, you know, reading it as maybe the 20-year-old you absorbing it, and then reading it as the 30-year-old you reabsorbing it, and then keep going and going and going, you know.
I got something else.
What's up?
For real, my
Ready up,
notebooks
man.
get real weird.
I'm working with you.
But I don't know what to expect because I don't remember what I be doing.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But-
read it a little bit first before.
Right.
I don't think it could possibly be too bad though. Hey, come on, we gotta do better than 20 seconds on this one, y'all. All right.
Oh my God.
What's up?
This was an idea for a music video.
Mm.
So what I'm reading is the script of the music video that I'm trying to describe to myself for the future. So in the beginning, it starts off like the sad video from X, where he's like sitting in black, and it's not exactly like that, but like it's like when the abyss, sitting in the abyss.
Right.
So it starts off, it says God, and then it says I have
Oh,
made,
I see. I can visualize it. Go ahead.
This is God speaking to me. I have made you special. You're the one who will free your family from the devil's hands. I put a lot of talent in you. God, now forget. He says, now forget, as he pushes me down to earth.
Yep.
I fall,
Oh my gosh.
and you hear a baby crying and see home videos. This is me describing
That's right.
the
Yeah,
music
I get
video.
it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm all the way in
Then
with
when
you.
it pauses, the screen beams black and you hear someone's guided meditation. So basically, you're from the POV of me with my eyes closed. So the screen turns black and my eyes are closed. And then it says, in my mind, I'm imagining how I want my music video to look and sound. I'm critiquing myself in real time. She will be revealed soon.
And is that all? That was all?
And then on top of it, it says a girl walking up to a script, the music video playing on the screen. So I want it to be so crazy that the music video is filmed, right? But say there's video footage of me walking into the conference room going to edit it. So it's like I'm looking at what God was telling me in my mind, in my mind, and it just makes a complete loop. Like,
So
but,
so
yeah.
I followed everything you said because of the sad video. Remember we sat and we watched it,
Yeah.
and that gave me the reference of what you're saying. So you should can you, my bad, y'all, I jumped. You should is there a way for you to save that? Like bookmark it, put a star on it?
Oh,
You know what
I'm
I'm
taking
saying?
out the pages I'm reading.
Yeah, definitely, because that is a project. That's a whole project right there. I can see it from just you reading it. A whole movie scene, as in, all right, you have all of these instructions from this entity, God, or you know what I'm saying, and you literally are living life right then. But then you get pushed down to earth and you a baby again, and you got to forget everything that was just instructed of you. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. And then you sit and you are still inside of you doing your guided meditation. You know what I'm saying? You got all those home videos playing of the memories you've created. All right, I'm just running down what you just said to me. It's an awesome idea.
Thank you.
Awesome. What else you got?
What about me?
Oh, I had some ideas for like logos and stuff for you.
What did I say?
I don't know if you wanted me to say it out loud, but
It's up to you. I don't mind.
so for the decorated.
Oh, now,
yeah.
hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Dan said that was a beautiful idea. Like, hold on, let me read his message. He sent it to me on the screen. Hold up.
Your son?
Creative, yeah. Creative. I like to tell Nami I like it. That's what he said. So Dan like it. I know he's sitting right there, but
Or,
he's just being respectful. I ain't got no guns, y'all. But yeah, share them ideas.
I just thought like for like the intro,
Mhm.
it could be just like stickers but moving and stop animation.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what or how or what, but it's easy to move stickers.
Move
Like if you
stickers.
don't stick them,
Mm-hmm.
if you just get a bunch of stickers made and you
Mhm.
just move them and take
From s-
pictures,
from
it'll
spot
be an
to spot.
easy little intro.
Yeah, I like that.
Mhm.
And it goes right directly with the decorated garage table.
Mhm.
What about so I got a song intro that is like fire, bruh. So I made this song back in 2020 called Real Recognized, and it's literally the intro for the P5 Vibes channel. And I end up playing it for you and whatnot, but that gotta be like my intro song. And I don't know, that's the only thing I got, because I like that song. And when you hear it, you'll be like, okay, I feel you.
Right.
I would like give you some of the how it sound, but it's pointless. I don't want to sing. It ain't pointless, but I don't want to sing. This is my not nervous or shy side, but it's like me saying right time, right place.
So what do you think about my food truck idea?
You never told me. You never like went into
Presented it to
detail.
you?
Yeah.
I probably could give you a good pitch too, because I have
Yeah.
enough information and stuff.
Me, spending nitro.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll prepare it on my end.
Okay. What kind of food?
Waffles. I
Ooh,
told you.
oh
a
yeah,
little
you
bit.
did tell me that. You did tell me that.
But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, cool. What made you want to do food truck though?
Just because of the lifestyle. I think the jobs that I want is for the lifestyle.
That's So what's the lifestyle? Like just freedom, right?
Living on the beach, selling fruit.
Bruh.
That's the life I want to
Yeah,
live.
you didn't share that with me.
Yeah,
So why the beach?
because it's a good place to sell food
No. I'm talking about living.
and live. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Because it's the beach. It's the beach. Water, endless ocean right there in your backyard. Why not?
Why not, huh? Hold on, we in a tense battle. He got me. God,
Spamming so hard.
I ain't have no better weapon, bruh.
You know what I got right here?
What's that?
Just notes I took on LLCs and the classifications of owners.
Yeah,
And
keep that too.
yeah.
Oh, did you had already wrote that previously, or you just
This is
did
what
that?
I was doing for the food truck. I was like really
Yeah.
serious.
Do you see? So I okay, I had it already prepared for you right there. So, so what I used to do, I let me get my words together before I start talking. So what I used to do is, what is a lac? That's what you said, Dan? LLC. Okay, we'll explain it to you. Just sit and listen. So, so what I used to do was, I used to go and research or look up different stuff to put my music. And by time I was done doing that, I had already signed up for damn near every site for that you could put music on. So I'll go to a site and I'll be like, somebody will tell me about a website, right? And I'll be like, oh, okay. And then I'll go see it, and ironically, it'll be like, bruh, I think I signed up for this site already. So I put in my email and try a password that I know, and lo and behold, I already got like an account on the site already. And this person is coming to me and saying it's like brand new to them. So what you did was, it's like you did all of the legwork for right now in this moment, but you didn't know you was doing it in.
Man, you wanna like? I feel like the past couple of years, I've felt like I should be working a corporate job, but I haven't been. But I still want to live my life like I do. And sometimes I do feel like I'm preparing myself for the next season, like in weird ways. Like I've been fighting with like my ex or whatever, like, cause I want to wake up early, and he's like, why? Like, I go to work at 10, you go to work at 2. Why do you want to get up early? Like, and it's just this feeling like I feel like I'm supposed to be up doing something, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm supposed to be up, or like I feel like I've been writing these type of notes, and like, you know, like I don't know.
So put it.
And there's more you still haven't seen for real. Like I've made presentations.
So what type of presentations?
Like describing like business plans and just I have been waiting for this moment. That's what I'm trying to say.
Y'all didn't ready up? What happened to me? Dang. Well, I guess I'll be in there eventually. What was I about to say, Nami?
I said I've been ready for this.
Yeah. So it's so funny you say that. My first album that I helped produce is called "I'm Made for This." Literally, my first single that I was trying to put out is called "I'm Made for This." It's funny. So this is my viewpoint on it all. I think, and damn, this is gonna sound so good. I think we reverse engineering our lives. Like, instead of us moving to the future, I think it seemed like we moving backwards sometimes, because the stuff that we do, we'll do something like you said. You was writing the stuff for the food truck LLC, and now it's directly applicable to what we doing now. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, did you do it for the food truck, or were you doing it for what you're doing now? And it's kind of hard to separate the two.
Oh my God, I found something else.
What's that?
This is on a lighter note.
Okay.
I said, when we meet, I need that cheese. Now it's nachos. Looks can deceive, they nacho bros. Ain't shit sweet, churros. And then I said, I need to up my weight, pounds to euros.
Churros, hold on, wait. I'm still on the churros. Hold on, wait. Ain't shit sweet.
I said,
but the
when
name
we
of
meet,
churros.
I need that cheese. Now it's nachos. Looks can deceive. They nacho bros. Ain't none sweet, churros.
I'm still on the cheer. Cause
Churros.
listen to it. A churro is, you cheer. Go ahead. Now I'm past the churros.
Right.
Now I'm past it.
it.
You didn't even hear it? Bro,
No,
that's
I
all I
didn't.
heard. Churros. But ain't shit sweet though.
Right. I need to up my weight, pounds and euros.
Yeah.
I like the first line though. When we meet, I need that cheese. Now it's nachos.
It's nachos no more. I need that. Hey, I need that. I'm gonna go into a solo, y'all. Oh man, that was sweet. All right, that's cool. Give me some more of those. That's like one-liners. That's what that is. That's a one-liner. Somebody right now on their own podcast is just doing straight one-liners. I could try to do one, but it would sound corny as I'm trying to create it. You know what I'm saying? And talk it out. I gotta think it first. Just trying to create a one line about something. All I keep hearing is vacation. And make something about vacation. Make something about vacation. No, man, I'm not doing it. I need a vacation. No, I don't. I need to be working. Oh, no, I don't want to go on no trio. Dang. I'm going in the trio, no fill. Y'all heard me? I'm going in a trio, no fill. They don't care. We do not care. Hey, what you told me to say to them? I got it. But I got to think of something to say. Like, they ain't paying me no attention. You know the who cares thing you was talking about? I still ain't tried it out.
It's never gonna work. I can tell.
Why you ain't got no faith in me, man? You say they too real for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I agree. I ain't even trying to connect, bro. I'm dad. Just forget it. You're dad. That's dad. Hey, they friends gonna come around and be like, your dad's so cool. No, he's not. Bruh, don't tell him that. When you get older, I hope you still keep that same thought. Thank you, son. I love you so much. You know, he been up with me since 5:30. He been up with me since 5:30. That's why he was asleep in the car. I was like, yo. No, it was probably like 5:45. I was like, yo, bro. You going with us. You going with me. You and your brother. And that was it. He wasn't, I can't tell you or describe his emotions. He would have to describe them. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you right now, he got me. He was a help. You feel what I'm saying? He was definitely a help to the situation. And I'm proud of him for that. That's why I'm letting him chime in. You know what I'm saying? And he got the right proper respect and etiquette when he chiming in. So it's like, that's my man's right there. That's my man's, my guy, my little man right there. I don't know what else to say.
Word. I just got myself on mute, flipping through these pages.
No, you good. You good. I'm going to talk to you anyway. We got to come up. I'm going to come up with a different name for this. I used to call my stream Good Vibes for the Ride. And basically, it just, I knew people were either headed to work, at work, you know what I'm saying? And the ride is just your life, like the journey of your life. So I would call it Good Vibes for the Ride. And I think this is kind of what it is. We creating, yeah, sure, I'm playing Fortnite, you know what I'm saying? But the talk. I mean, this thing's solo by myself this time. Let's go. So when I was in the Army, I go to the weapon range, and I didn't like necessarily the rifle as much as the pistol, the handgun. Man, when I tell you shooting down range, bro, it changed you. You feel like you can protect yourself. So I say all that to say, when I'm playing this game, bruh, I be in like assassin soldier mode. And I try to hide it and hold it back. Like I'll let myself die, or you know what I'm saying? But I really be sitting here like, yo, I gotta move like this. I gotta see that person. Okay, I'm gonna hide behind this wall. You know what I'm saying? My son saw it and was like, they don't know what they looking at. They like, Dad be like, so when y'all play Fortnite, y'all be running straight into bullets. Y'all be out there like y'all can't get hit by a bullet. You feel me? And it won't kill you. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take 5 shots, but I got him. Like, no, how about we take 0 and we get him from behind this wall and before he even see us. So yeah, I like literally be in commando mode when I play this game.
This
Oh,
is
Ninja
random,
Turtle.
but if you have friends, put them on.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I was just thinking about something.
What's that?
Like, I don't even want to say it, but there's been times where I've been in situations to where me and my friends could have done. We've had opportunities in our face, and they just didn't want to put nobody on.
So
But you do gotta know who your real friends are and who deserves to be put on. Because there are people who deserve to be put on. And there are people who...
So I'm a firm believer in right tool for the job.
Right.
So do you get what I mean when I say that?
Yeah.
Like you can't hammer a screw. Bro, you tripping. You see what I'm saying? So you got to have the right tool for the job. And friends will come to you and be like, yo, you should help me with this. You should help me with that. But I said it wrong.
I'm not even trying to put no like negative vibe in the air. I just mean like, if
I'm
you
listening.
have something that you know somebody near you is looking for, and you have it just sitting there, then who are you to just let it sit there? Like,
Bro, I just had perfect.
I don't know.
Nah, you are making perfect sense. You know where the
But I get it. I get it.
you know
it.
where the tablet is,
So-
that tablet is at?
Come on.
In the hands of someone who could use
Right,
it. You
right.
get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, this just for anybody listening. Like,
Yeah.
put your friends on. Put your friends on. They will respect you. And if you can start peeping people reactions. Start
Mhm.
peeping people reactions. When you say something happened good in your life,
Speak on it.
if
Don't
you
shut
feel,
down.
if you say, hey,
It's only me and you.
I just something happened to me and I'm in a good position, and they make a face, they don't say nothing. If they don't say nothing, for real, I need to take my own advice. I'm going through it right now, trying to be delusional with people because I refuse to believe it when it's in my face. But when you tell somebody that something good happened to you and they don't say anything in response, that is a response.
That's
what I wrote-
that's the response.
What I wrote down, like I said, like, the devil plays people as pawns, and like people be using that silence to get you. Like, they're not acting stupid. They're, oh yeah, I am happy. No, like, you know,
and then when you
know, like,
yeah, go ahead.
just people reactions. They initial reaction is the truth, and I gotta listen to what I'm telling myself, but the initial reaction is the truth. Hey guys, I just won $5 million. Well, where's our like?
Yeah,
just
go ahead,
anything,
go ahead, speak on it.
anything. Like, if their first initial reaction isn't to be happy for you, for that you just got something in your life because you deserve things in your life, then they're not the ones to put on at all. But keep them around if you want to, but they're not the ones to put on, and you gotta kind of watch out for people like that, because there's too many. Honestly, we say this like, oh, there's nobody out here who's real, there's nobody out here who's but honestly, there's too many people out here that are real, that nobody deserves to be like, you don't deserve to be holding on to people around you because you don't think that there's better people. There's too many good people out there who deserve to get their credit. For real.
That's why I said I need
You holding on to the people that's destroying you, and you can move on.
Because you think that there's nobody out here good, but the truth is that there are. Whenever somebody says something like, this is that, no questions asked, period, it's black and white, it's usually a lie. The truth is always in the middle. The truth is somewhere in the middle, and you just have to understand that, like, it's not even personal. You don't have to take it personal if you don't want to, but peep it. It is what it is. And when it comes to those situations, it's gonna be that way.
And you gotta remember it's gonna be.
Why would you want to tell them your good news anymore? Why are you going to them with your good news? At some point, you have to be responsible for how you deal with people, because people can't do nothing to you that you didn't allow. So I'm at the point in my life, I'm going through a breakup or whatever, got past the angry phase of the grief, and now I'm in a different phase. But like,
I'm listening.
I'm trying to catch it. Just be careful how you treat people, because it like, at the end of the day, oh, he did this to me, like, but why were you there? Like, there is something about that. Like, I know people don't want to look at that because it's hurtful and that's painful, and it is hurtful and it is painful. But at the end of the day, the truth is you have power. So, in knowing that you have power and you're a powerful being, you do not have to allow anything that you do not want. So all this complaining of X, Y, and Z is stupid, and it sounds crazy because you're choosing it. That's your choice. So keep complaining about your choices. That's like going to the same restaurant, ordering the same thing, and complaining about what you get every single time. Like, why do you go there? I'm sick of hearing about that shit. Like, I don't know. But it's certain
Yeah.
situations. Like, it's not a broad thing. Like,
Mhm.
oh, they
Yeah.
reacted terrible to me, I'm cutting
Yeah.
them out of my life.
Yeah.
No, it's just, why would you expect to get good
To
news
get
from
news
someone
from
that
it.
you don't get good news from? It's just as simple as that. That's all it is. You
Mm.
can leave all the other stuff where it needs to be, but why? And I have to ask myself that question too, because it's deep, and you'll learn something about yourself. I'm learning something about myself. Like, why do I allow this behavior? Why do I?
So if you don't mind, let me jump in. Let me jump in just a taste for it, like half a second.
No, you're good.
Bruh, I just keep hearing your voice say that same thing. Why are you going to them? They don't want, and you've already had that conversation inside yourself internally, privately, to say, hey, what was that about? Like, what was their reaction all about? I don't understand. You see what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
understand that.
Man, when I got that Jeep, I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
the vibe changed,
What you
and
mean?
it got bad.
Like,
Like, I had a Honda, and I
Mhm.
went from a Honda to a new 2021 Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody knew how I got it. I didn't even know how I got it. I literally, okay, so I was manifesting it. I tell people this story
I know.
because have you?
Yeah,
I
you told me,
this
you
story?
said you put it on the your phone screen. That's the most, I think you told me more than that.
I
But
hit my lowest point. I had
Mhm.
my Honda Civic. I was going to freaking job interviews and long sleeve shirts because I have to look nice, but my car doesn't have no air conditioning, and it's the summer in Arizona, and I'm in my Honda, and I'm going to this job interview 30 minutes down the street. I get there, I'm sweating. I do the interview. I don't get the interview. I get in my car don't start. Oh my God, like,
Oh
it's the
my.
worst feeling. So I get home,
You-
and this is when I
you
made
get
a
a theme for the day, all in what you saying?
yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was watching before you even got me. Like, I was watching this preacher talking about portals, and it was a good conversation. That's what I feel like I'm about to tell you right
Okay,
now. Like,
I'm listening.
so I
The car wouldn't
the
start.
car wouldn't start, and it took me like to the third try, but it was just that frustration I felt in that moment. I felt like I was at the lowest I've ever been, and I'm doing all of this so I can get some money to maintain the life that I'm living, and I can't even do that. So anyways, and I drove home, and I just laid on my bed, and I was defeated. And I was
defeated.
Yes.
Yes.
But I decided to jump in a portal. I decided to jump in a portal in that moment. I said, you know what? I'm over here complaining and feeling sorry for myself and feeling sad, and I look sad, and like, that's pathetic. Like, this is stupid. Like, I need to stop. Like, just stop. And I was just like, let me think of what I want. What do I want? Like, F all of this stuff I'm going through. I don't care. What do I actually want in my life? This is a trap. I be noticing little traps sometimes, and when I notice them, I can move not off base of emotion, but I know it's a
Go
trap.
ahead.
Like, so I'm looking at it like,
ahead.
I stepped outside of my emotion this
Yeah.
time. So I was upset and mad and sweating, but now I'm looking at it like, oh, maybe I got into this mess because of my negative thinking. Every day I'm mad that I'm in this car, and that's probably why I didn't get the interview, because I'm coming in mad, and like, maybe it's my attitude. So I decided to change my attitude in that moment, and I said, what type of car do I want?
You want.
And then I just thought, and I don't know car brands, so the only car I knew was a Jeep. Just because that's the happy fate, you know.
Yeah,
It's where everyone wants that lifestyle that people with Jeeps have. So I just looked up Jeep, and I found one that I liked. And I showed you the car outside, the Jeep Renegade. That's the car I got. But when I seen it online, I thought it was like the size of a Hummer.
Okay, so you
Because
thought
of how they had it scaled up.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't tell unless someone was next to it. So I didn't know it looked like that till I got there in person. But when I'm deciding on what car I want, and I picked this car. I know I want this color. I want this type of car. This is what I want. So I took a picture of it. I put it on my lock screen. I put it everywhere. I did guided meditations, and this is like the same night I'm laying in this bed. I'm closing my eyes and envisioning the steering wheel of the Jeep. And I don't have it, but I'm doing this, and it was an intention, and it was intentional, like, literally. And I'm doing this, and then I go see my dad, and I'm like, hey, Dad, you're not gonna believe it, but I'm gonna get this Jeep. You see this picture? This is gonna be mine. And he's like, no, I don't know. Like, I don't know. He doesn't know what to say.
He ain't
Obviously,
registered with him
right?
yet.
He's telling me don't do that. He's putting doubt in my mind, and I don't know. I just didn't listen to it. So I'm just sitting there, I still don't have a job, mind you. I'm trying to get a job, right? I'm going to job interviews. I don't have any money. I'm
Right.
having these goals with nothing, less than nothing.
Right.
Anyways, this is happening around March, and I on my birthday of that year, that was the year I moved to Arizona, and I was out there by myself, and I was with my grandparents, but that was the only family that I had. But yeah, I remember it was March time, and it was my birthday, and I was so depressed. I was depressed, bro. Like, for real. I was depressed. I was out there by myself. I didn't have no friends. I think I was turning either 20 or 21. And I think I was turning 21. And I think that's why I was so upset, because I've been looking forward to turning 21
all your life.
Yes, and now I don't have no friends. But I want this Jeep so that I can bring my friends around. And I don't know. I was just sad as hell on my birthday. Anyways, long story short.
I'm with you.
I checked my bank account. And I checked my bank account on my birthday, and it said $3,000.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, what happened? And it was my tax return.
Yeah.
All of my tax returns hit on one day.
That's right.
So I said, it's my birthday. I don't need to be crying. I was like, I'm finna go. So I went to Jeep, and I told them exactly what I wanted. And it wasn't the best deal. But they got me the car that I wanted. I got the car. So I drove off the lot on my birthday with the car that I was manifested. The first place I'm going to is my dad's house. So I go to my dad's. I park it in his parking lot. And
you parked it in his parking lot.
And I go up to him, and I'm just like, come outside. And this is where it all connects to what we were talking about.
Go ahead.
So I get the car. I have the car that I've been wishing for. I've been praying for. I'm sad on my birthday, but now I'm happy because I did something.
You got it.
I got what I wanted.
You got it. Exactly what you was thinking.
And I'm trying to celebrate with my father.
The person that you thinking is gonna be the most happy that you got it.
So she comes outside, and his face looks destroyed. His face looks disappointed. His face looks disgusted. His face looked, it told me so many things in a moment. It was crazy. But it was just like, wow, this is the look of people when you get what you want. And it was just very unfortunate, but it happened one after the other. Hey, my cousin, and he didn't have a car. It was, and honestly,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, honestly, the people who felt and were disgusted were people who didn't have cars, to be honest with you. Yeah. But I'm presenting my car to them so that they understand that they have a car.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That too, but you're my father. Right. So if I just got a new whip and I'm chilling with you all the time, wouldn't you be happy for both
like,
of us?
Yo, dawg, we just came, we made it. We made it. I've been waiting to make it.
It was looked at more like a competition. Like,
yeah.
But people reactions. They will tell you a lot. When you get what you're looking for, you can't tell nobody how to react. Right. You can't tell nobody how to react. You might expectations really, when I'm learning that you don't have expectations with people. Like, you should be able to have expectations with people, but you probably shouldn't have them, because it's not going to do you any good when they disappoint you. What is the point of even having them? Like, yes, expect the best. Want the best. Actually, just want the best. Don't even expect it, because you can't control another person at all. Nothing that you do affected how they woke up that morning and what they got going on in their life and
come straight back.
What they're doing. For real.
And come straight back. So I like.
You can stop me too. When I get in those modes when I'm talking like that, don't think I'm trying to dominate the conversation.
No, so when I get in those modes and I'm talking like that, you can stop me, because I feel like I be trying to dominate. Same statement right back to you, Nami. But listen, do you hear your testimony and all of that? Like, that is a story that if you wrote down.
Man, every time I think of that story, it's like, why don't I still manifest things? And it's just,
you about to start again. You about to start again, because you just told the story of how it works. So you don't think you as a person is like, yo, that shit work. I don't care. Excuse my language. I don't care who come to me and tell me anything about this. It works. I've tried it. So keep on doing it. I myself will tell you that, bruh, you just explained the exact definition of manifestation. Now, if we break the word down, I don't know exactly where we would go with it, but do it on your own time and you'll see what you're doing within the word itself. You feel what I'm saying? But that's another note. You just explained what manifestation is. You didn't have an actual route to the Jeep. It wasn't no map or line to the Jeep.
That's the most beautiful thing I've found about manifesting. It's how you end up getting it.
Getting it. Yep.
It's like, wow, it was really right there. Like, my ex, he was looking for a tire for the longest because his car, the specific tire for his car, that's so crazy. Go back to what's behind you.
What?
The car behind you.
That Jeep?
Right.
Yeah, the one I just got.
I'm pretty sure that's the car he had. But not to put him on blast.
Nah, you good.
But he was looking for a tire and he couldn't find one, and he was looking for it for a long time because they're like $300 a tire, and tires are not that expensive to make, so you should be able to find a decent one. But anyways, his neighbor in front of his house just offers him one day.
Like, hey, you need a tire?
That's how life is.
That's
the manifesting. Like, the how you end up getting it is always like, oh, like, God, it really is real. And that's how I feel when I manifest. Like, the way it happened, like, I didn't have a job. I'm not expecting no money.
You didn't have nothing to say that you can go get you a Jeep.
But that's where your powers are potent. When you're in those situations in life, your power is potent because it takes a lot of courage to be able to change your attitude in those moments.
Yeah, I came in. Yeah. Yeah.
It takes courage to be able to change your attitude in those moments, and that courage is currency.
I'm about to look that up real quick. I want to see what the definition of courage is, because if we can nail that down, we can figure out what type of currency we got. You know what I'm saying? And if you know what type of currency you got, you know what market you can shop in. If you get what I'm saying, as it pertains to manifestation and getting what you want. Yeah, you can go ahead. I'm just still playing Fortnite just because. So the definition of courage is the ability to do something that frightens one. The ability to do something that scares you. Pull it up. Oh, it's probably done. Is your controller still going dead? Plug that orange cord into the keyboard. Hold on. You need a break, Nami? I'm gonna go to the be right back either way. We back. That was actually pretty cool. That break felt pretty cool to go to break and come back. I ain't gonna lie, I'm doing.
We should,
What's up?
or in the future, make some ads.
Yeah.
Just make our own ads.
So what I can do is, so I got a music video on the desktop of my computer, one of my songs, right? So I can literally create a scene and just put the music video in it, and put the music video in there, and it'll play the music video on loop until I stop it. Like it's an own scene. So if we make the ad, basically we can make the ad and then we put the ad on when we doing like stuff like we just did. Or we can make a series of ads. I can go to this intermission screen and just let them run. Yeah. What on? Let's play. Let's do a duo. Eli. What kind of these okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do a duo.
Your mic sounds real low.
All right. I ain't changed nothing. You said we're gonna win. How it sound now?
Okay, it sounds better. It was just 'cause you're far.
Okay, cool. Trying to get it positioned. I'm sorry if it's rattling around.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using the podcast. I'm gonna start using the same mic you're using and the same armrest
Gotcha.
that you're using.
Because it's a little bit,
convenient.
yeah. Because you can like slide it directly to your face.
Yeah, it's not in the way I can actually do stuff.
What's up, E? We should all do something. Okay, my mic came unplugged. Do something fun, something fun, like maybe even if it's just like a walk at the park, or you know what I'm saying.
I'm
Just
trying to eat.
That too.
Work, low key. Fun.
I mean it as in break time shouldn't just be eat and come back. Like we just
look at not highlights, but like.
I'm already up. E. That's cool. Just something to give our mind a break away from working.
Okay, honestly, I just want to meditate.
That too.
Oh, sorry. That's fun for me.
Sound good to me. I just need to feel the sun rays on me.
Outside time definitely helps. Like if I had a car, I would try to just get here before you, and just stay out there for a second, get my mind in order.
My glasses ain't coming on. Oh, yeah, you plugged out. Dang, keep it down. I know, I'm trying to play basketball. Dan. That's funny because when I be hearing them rage, I always check myself before I rage. So I'm like, Dan, what'd I tell you? We already done been on for an hour, almost an hour and a half.
Word.
Yeah, and I done been constantly at 10 viewers, 9 or 10 viewers this whole time.
That's what's up.
And they mostly are coming
I
from.
told you.
Them
Goals.
Yep.
Gonna have to multiply them exponentially.
Right. I think they coming from so most of them are coming from not Twitch, but from Twitter. Damn, my glasses ain't on. Hold on. Did you jump?
You said they're coming from Twitter? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like YouTube it's on YouTube. I don't know why. I gotta start.
give you the
I gotta
handles.
have a better
A better what?
routine of like. Just
Hold on, I
making
can't.
Sure all
I can't hear you.
you can hear me now. Oh,
A
hold
little
on.
bit more.
I'll turn my mic
Okay.
down.
Oh, yeah.
I was just saying I need a better routine of like checking everything and making sure it's all like sound checking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I need to have like a better routine so that
Mhm.
I actually know. Like right now, I don't know how it sounds on YouTube or if it's even on YouTube. Or
So which one you checking right now?
I'm usually on Twitch if I'm watching it.
Yeah, so the Twitch is going to be the representative of all of them. So whichever one you do choose to watch in the future, like say you want to watch the YouTube, just to check the YouTube, the sound as far as audio, yeah, I do.
I want to be aware of the views too, though. That's
Okay,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
got you.
but I feel like YouTube is
People.
and Twitcher. I mean, not Twitch. I was gonna say Twitcher, Twitter, Twitter. I feel like those are good. I can understand how we could get more views on those.
Mhm.
Because Facebook is so personal. Everybody
Yeah.
on your Facebook is your family, your homies,
Exactly.
your friends.
Man, this thing is loud. Why is it so like it's? Oh, my glasses.
YouTube, that's good. It's like it's everywhere. It's random.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody follows your YouTube channel. It's not social media. So
Right.
Twitter, YouTube, I feel like would be the most successful. Twitch too.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Twitch too, because people who watch
Where?
Twitch, they do it all day long.
All day.
So there's
Exactly.
a lot of, it's like TikTok but for streamers.
Exactly.
TikTok's good too. I would stream on TikTok too.
So the thing about TikTok is it has its own rules, just like everything else. So you can't go live on TikTok unless you got a certain number of followers.
Well, we should work towards that because
Yep.
it's just another.
So the way, so you want me to give you the strategy
Sure.
that I came up with? So the way that we would reach the TikTok people is through our highlights. So I got a bunch of, I don't have them, but we got a bunch of potential highlights. You get what I'm saying?
Like
Through
reels?
Yeah. Through
Right,
everything.
like shorts and stuff.
Mhm.
Right. Like how Gilly and them have like all them shorts.
Yep.
I know exactly what you're
So
talking about.
through everything that we doing, and I'll show you one of them that I made the other day. But through everything we doing is one big highlight.
We need an editor.
Yep.
Because that takes so much time.
So right now, what you would be doing is collecting that data on all of those things that we need and trying them. You get what I'm saying? Not necessarily doing them. You are not the highlighter, huh?
Highlighter.
Oh, all right, cool. You are not the highlighter. You are not the moderator. You are not the whatever. You are just my assistant.
We should
But-
be looking for that next. I feel like
Mhm.
out of everything, that's probably the most helpful person right now because we can record content all day long. Like that's easy for me to set the camera, my phone up,
Mm-hmm.
just record stuff. But so we need somebody to put it in a cohesive thing
Yeah.
that doesn't take forever because not everything's about the lives. Like the lives are good
Yeah.
for building a community of people, but if you want to influence people more, if you want to get more viewers and stuff, people got to know to come to you, that you have something that's worth like going to your page for and stuff. So
That was
that's
whack.
what
I'm sorry, Eli.
the shorts is
Mhm.
good for.
Try it again. Ready up. I wasn't. Why you be mad? Hold on, wait. What are you gonna do to me?
They be mad when you be losing.
No, they just be mad in general at me, and it's like, bruh, what are you gonna do to me? You're gonna hurt me now? I got you, Eli. That was my fault. I wasn't focused on what I was saying, and even if I was focused on what I was saying, hold on, wait. I was focused on what I was saying, but I was also focused on winning. Listen, son, calm down. I can do both. I can do both. That's why I apologized in advance, because I knew I was about to stop focusing on that particular thing. I want to show you this video. This clip. When I find it, I'll show it to you. Here it is. Look, check this out now. Might be connected to Bluetooth. Nope, it's not. Oh my gosh. You see that? Do you see that? So stuff like that happened to me all the time in the game.
See,
Go ahead.
what I'm learning too, and one thing my dad did teach me was that if somebody's not doing the job that you need to get done, you gotta learn how to do that job. And that's just life. Like, if I need a manager and somebody to book me, and what do I look like just sitting around waiting for somebody to just pop up in my life and do that for me?
Right.
In order for me to find that, I have to be in the mind space of understanding how that even happens, and I have to learn how to do it myself. Who do I have to talk to in the meantime? Like, so what I'm saying that to say, we both have to gonna be the editors.
Yep. So I try to if I know something happened,
but we can still definitely put the intention out of getting one, and we are already putting together like the process of doing that. So it's just inevitable.
Yeah. So what I try to do is, if I know something like what just happened in the game just then, if I know something like that happened, I'll make a mental note of it, and as soon as I'm done, I'll go back into the stream, I'll find it and do a screen recording like I just did of it, post it and do all of that. But
in order for us to really refine our craft, somebody will have
somebody
got
to be dedicated. It's going to be it has to be a dedicated person, and that is actually the media manager.
I mean, dedicated, but they don't have to even be that dedicated. Like, all they need to do is just put in XYZ amount of work. Like talking and like the things we're doing, they don't really have no limits. You just try your best. But people that have to edit and stuff, all they need is a certain amount of content. Then they're done. So it's like they don't need to be as dedicated. Like, can you just come in for 2 hours and put put together 4 shorts for us, 5 videos and 1 of this, and that's all we need from you. And if they can do it quicker than later, then go home sooner. Like, why not? We don't really need you to
hang around,
pledge your life to us. Like, it's just, can you help us? But I'm gonna start thinking about that.
So what about
honestly, you know what? I think we should use this as a training day. And we should hire people like that. Because then they know that they have an opportunity to learn something.
So what if we do it on a certain day? Like, all right, we know on Saturday we got such and such and such coming out to try out their show or to sing their song, or you see what I'm saying? Or they get into the game and they use our setup in the game. That actually is the actual business plan, but I wanted to run it by you as an idea. Say again. Oh, I couldn't hear you.
Never mind.
Oh.
I was trying to say the music was off. I had to mute my mic. Oh, that was yours? The TV?
No, it's the music. It's the music on this end. Tell me if it's still.
No.
Never mind. It was. We got it.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, leave me out of it then.
But what were you saying? I couldn't hear you.
I don't know. It was something about the. Oh yeah, so that is the actual business plan. So the business plan, my actual goal, I'm not gonna say the business plan, my actual goal is to have the network of people that come in and do the same thing pretty much we doing, but they have their own set of programming. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, right. Okay. I'll talk to you about that later then.
Yeah. But on another note, I want to ask you a question. You wrote any new ideas, any new poems, any new words of lyrical content? Nothing?
Nah, I could look at my phone.
What about beats? You listen to any new hot beats or instrumentals, or not in the light of creating music, but just maybe some soft music that you put on in the background?
I've been just listening to. I've been trying to be really gentle with myself lately, cause I
like that word.
I know what I'm going through, so like I don't just put on Pandora. I don't just walk in the house and turn on the TV. I am very selective of what I'm doing.
So what you got? What playlist you?
I'm not listening to no playlist. I'm listening to a specific song for a specific reason to do a specific thing, because I'm not even in the headspace to be exploring my feelings right now. I'm just trying to handle my business.
I heard you.
So not really any music. I like watching stand up, especially when I'm going through stuff. I like watching stand up comedy.
So who on your rotation, or who do you like?
Anybody. I like hearing people I've never heard before.
So do you watch the whole stand up, or is it like?
I feel like you can't judge a comedian until you watch the whole thing.
Right.
You're gonna pause it at the wrong moment and judge them the wrong way. You got to hear the punchline.
That whole right. You gotta listen to the whole thing. So what's the last stand up you done watched?
It was this guy talking about. He was talking about so much. I don't know why comedy always gets so sexual. I swear.
Go ahead.
I'm just thinking about all the stuff he was talking
that
about.
he said.
Yeah, but what else did he talk about besides that? He was talking about social media and how nowadays you can just send an emoji to talk to people, and back then you actually had to learn how to do something and talk to people. And what else was he talking about? He was just calling people out in the crowd. He was just like, I love making people laugh. And when people were laughing, he was like, see, you're going to live a long life. And then to the people who wouldn't laugh, he would say, yeah, you're going to die soon. He was just messing with everybody in the crowd.
Yeah. So one of my, in a parallel universe, I'm a comedian. That's my, like, firm belief. So in parallel universes, I am a singer. I'm a bomb singer. I'm a dancer, and I'm a physicist, and I'm a comedian. Like, literally, I can see myself being on a stage being funny, and people come up to me randomly and be like, "Bruh, your voice just sound like you like you just like they mama be like, bro, you funny as hell, bro. Like, I know you being serious, I know you are, but this just so funny the way you saying it." So I relate to you on the comedy tip. Like, I don't have a let me think before I say that. No, my favorite comedian is Martin. Like, hands down, that's my guy.
That's what Noah said. He said you like Martin.
Yeah, I had watched a lot of Martin when I was a kid, so that's why you probably see.
I watched a lot when I was at that nursing home.
Word.
That's all they would do. All day long.
Because Martin is the bomb, bro. Like,
no, that show is the bomb.
It's like,
they had Mary J. Blige on there.
He had Biggie on there. He had Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, so many people that came on Martin.
No, I like his comedy. Like, he's not too much.
Yeah.
He's
well,
like
he can be. He can be.
To an extent, but he doesn't feel like too much. Like, who feels like too much? Cat Williams sometimes.
For real?
Yes.
Like how? You gotta elaborate for me. I'm not.
Just the vibe. Just the vibe.
I think so.
Not too much in a bad way at all. It's just like sometimes the vibe is just chilling.
Yeah.
And Martin's definitely chill to me.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't seen too much of his stand up, honestly. I'm not.
I look at Cat Williams and I can't say Cat Williams. I look at every comedian as there's a truth that they have found, and they trying to expose and tell about that truth, but the truth is going to be so funny and so, like, inclusive to everybody, not just the certain race or a certain type of person.
I love watching
they got me.
I love watching stand-ups.
22, but go ahead.
I love watching stand-ups that I'm not, where I'm not laughing. Where, like Dave Chappelle, like, I like watching people laugh. Like, oh, that's what they think is funny. Like, oh, they think that's, like, I don't know, because it's not funny. Dave Chappelle will be so serious.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, it's literally
that's
not
exactly
funny. He will literally be like,
oh,
y'all, the government's trying to kill us.
Yeah, and everybody laughing.
Like, no, y'all, like, they like, our food is not real. Like, I don't know. I like watching him. I like watching
so
him
remember,
a lot. And I like
go ahead.
like, one thing I do that people don't usually do, I read the comments of things. I'm more concerned about the comments of the post than the post itself.
The post itself, yep.
To be honest,
just to see what the people is actually
because
thinking.
I'm interested in how people think and what the status of this world is in.
Have you ever looked into, like, psychology or sociology?
That's what I was supposed to go to college for, child psychology.
Okay.
Because I was gonna be a therapist. I love psychology. I love like behavioral. I love all of it. When I used to take those classes, that was like one of my favorite classes, because we just learned about experiments all the time, and social experiments are very interesting to me. I remember I seen a social experiment. So they one person is in the social experiment, and the rest are actors. So for the social experiment, they tell the person that they're going to meet them for the social experiment that day in the office. So that day they get there so that they can sign the paperwork for the social experiment. Little do they know the experiment is happening in the waiting room. So everyone in the waiting room is an actor and they're sitting down. So when the person that's coming to do the experiment, they get there, they sit down in the waiting room, and then they ring this bell and everyone just stands up for no reason. But when the bell rings, they stand up. And when the bell rings again, they sit down. And every time that happened,
I heard you.
The person who was there for the experiment just stands up and sits down and stands up and sits down.
Just like everybody else.
Everyone, when you're watching it on this, like when you see this happening on video, you know that he doesn't know why he's doing that. Nobody else knows that except the viewer, but you know he doesn't know why he's doing that. Why is he doing that? Simply because everybody else is. And that's literally how simple people are. Yeah. That's how simple people are.
Yeah. All right, the bell now. All right.
Let me sit down with him. Oh, here it go again. Up.
All right,
just
y'all.
Because that's how, like, could you imagine if you're sitting down? Have you ever been to church?
Yeah.
And you're sitting down and everybody's standing up? You feel crazy.
You feel weird.
You feel crazy.
And so the reason, let me give you some backstory, bruh. When in the Army, it's literally a thing to say, get right, get like everybody else. What's wrong here?
Right.
Because imagine us in formation. Everybody's in formation facing this way, and you're facing that way. Get like everybody else. What are you doing, soldier? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying, bruh. That is so funny. I think I seen that. Was that a TV show?
I don't think so. It's an actual experiment.
Okay.
They've done it multiple. There's so many. I love experiments.
Well, life itself is a social experiment. I don't know. Maybe you might want to speak on that more than I do, but I can tell you right now, life itself is a social experiment.
I don't know.
Eli gonna scream on me as we get
life
knocked.
is a lot of things.
Yeah. Damn, calm down.
I'm trying to write some of these words down. I'm trying to think of what the word I was just gonna write down.
I'm in a battle, so and if I lose this time, I'm gonna get screamed at. So. All right, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah, life is a bunch of things. We have touched the top, the side, the left. We've touched every aspect of this topic, and it seemed like we just keep coming back to it. Why is we could start talking about shoes, right? And we'll be like, but Nike just do it, and then they just manifest. I swear to you. So how do we? It's like saying, I ain't even got no words for it, bro. I really like the fact that every single time I'm trying to talk about something, it just seemed like it goes so deep. Nothing is surface level no more.
If you want it to be, I'm the type of person that's where I like to reside at, so that's where I be at. So you got to meet me where I'm at.
Let me tell you my experience then. So I'll be rapping, right? And I'll be like, yo, let's freestyle with a particular person. And they'll be like, and I'll say some stuff like, all right, I'm about to dive off the edge, I'm on the ledge, or whatever. And they'll be like, bro, why we always got to talk about the conscious stuff? I can't just rap or say, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, this is me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. And I don't see it as being too deep or seeing it as being too, you know what I'm saying? I don't see it like that. So
yeah, that's why that's the part of like accepting people for who they are. You can't change nobody. You just gotta accept them for who they are. Right. So it's just not the right person.
Right. But I'm saying that I'm in this light. I'm saying that because I'm definitely down there with you, bro. Like I can't.
But you know how it feels to be around the right people, where everybody wants to do that, and then you live in that space, so then you can cultivate yourself in that space.
Yeah,
cultivate.
I like the fact you said it again too. Cultivate. That's what we doing. All right, look. Remember the farm analogy, right? Yeah. We got to keep on cultivating. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep on cultivating. So what else is on your mind? What else you think about? Or you want me to share a thought off of my mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
I ain't have one. So we be like, no, I got this one.
Are there any comments anywhere?
Nah, I ain't see none. But then again, if I go on Twitter, I can't see the ones. The software I'm using don't show the Twitter comments.
Got you.
So it might be Twitter comments on there, but I'm just not seeing them.
Let's talk about some current events. Just to see what.
So I gotta say this. I gotta say this right here, bruh. I don't know what's going on over there in Egypt, but Egypt is in Africa. I'm coming back.
I can tell you.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I could tell you a little bit. I don't know too much. Man, there's a fight going on right now in the heart of the world.
Oh my gosh, he blasted me in my face. Yeah. But the reason I said that is because, yeah, damn, the heart of the world. Never mind, you just said it.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
It's the right there. Bless you.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? It hurts.
Mm.
If you really look into what's going on, you're gonna hurt. Like, it hurts. I don't want to talk about it.
I thought you gave it. I thought you gave it to me.
I said, can you open it?
That's crazy.
Don't make him feel worse. Don't say that there. Please don't say that there. Then he gonna be. So hold on, wait. We gonna go back to the current event, but listen. We was riding over here. Yesterday I was doing some cleaning up. I don't know. I was being a parent. You know what I'm saying? And so I picked up the Paw Patrol book bag that's in the car now, and it was clothes in it. And so I'm like, I'm gonna take these clothes out. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't going nowhere. I don't know what they're doing. So I'm gonna take the clothes out. So I take the clothes out and I put them back in wherever they was at or whatever. Eli get up. When did you get up, Eli? You got up this morning and said it? He got up this morning because I'm telling them to get their bags and get it. You got everything. He grabbed a bag. He like, where's my stuff? And I'm like, oh, I took the clothes out and I'm going somewhere with this. I took the clothes out and I put them back. He like, why did you do that? Like, I had my bag packed. So long story short, my man say, we riding down the road and he said, Dad, no offense, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but this when you know it's about to happen. That was so dumb that you took the clothes. You took the clothes out, and my point is. Why do you need them? So he needed them because they might go with their mom, and he like, yo, I got the perfect outfits packed. You know what I'm saying? And I can't be mad at him for that. You know what I'm saying? But. And I'm losing my train of thought. But him saying that to me it didn't make me mad, man. It did not make me mad. It made me laugh because it's his life. He's there. He's like, I packed these clothes. My man's just came and took all the clothes out of the bag. Why did you? I gotta tell you this, Dad. I have to tell you this. I forget where I was going with that, but that is such an interesting story this year. I think we was talking about something that had to do with people telling you something or something we was talking about, but I'm glad I shared that because he didn't mean to like bash me or I don't know what he could possibly do. He had to let me know that was dumb.
It's good to make people comfortable to be able to, so that they're able to express their concerns to you.
Yeah.
Because if you actually care about that person, you care about their concerns and you want to know about them. So it's good to make people comfortable in doing that, like make people comfortable in knowing that they can express their concerns without being ridiculed or.
That's few and far between. That's few and far between. We can get back on the current event. So I can say this about what you said about they fighting in the heart of
the
world. Listen, man, a lot of people are in the way of something that they might not even have a personal opinion about, and can you imagine, and this is gonna sound harsh, but can you imagine killing somebody?
You don't want no mind.
I do.
I see myself capable of doing whatever has to get in.
Okay, so now listen, the reason I'm asking that and I'm saying that is because people are assigned to do that, and it's called war. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you ever see somebody like that's like uncomfortable with war, there's a reason why. It's because it's so detrimental. You don't want nobody to war on you. You don't want nobody to kill you. You don't want nobody to do this to you. But you gotta go out there and do it to them. It's a difference between protection and then, you know, just devastation. Protection is protection. You get protection from devastation, but I just don't know. My personal opinion on the feeling after being a soldier is, man, it's something bigger out here than me. So I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna shut myself down and not give out my personal, like, you should stop doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because that's action. That's not just my feeling. That's like me telling the government or people that's at war that they're wrong for what they believe in, you know? They believe in that, like they fighting for their land. All right, I got you. I don't know, imagine somebody coming and take your house and you ain't supposed to fight them, you know? You ain't supposed to do nothing.
That's exactly what's happening. They were there first. They came out of nowhere. Said, this is us. We're here to stay. So since we're here to stay, this is ours because we deserve what we deserve, because they've been through so much pain. There's so much pain. They've been through so much pain that when they're walking, they walked in with so many trust issues. They created so many situations that didn't even have to happen if they just respected the other person, but they didn't know that they were being disrespectful because they were acting out of defense because of what they've been through.
Exactly.
And both sides really should sympathize with each other.
Right.
But it's been so much bloodshed. Love is what connects us all. It's also can be what destroys us all. Low key. Nobody ever speaks on that.
On that end of it. You know what? You are absolutely right. Because I can think of a direct, you know how I am with the analogies and examples and all of that. I can think of a direct example of how love will destroy you. Love make you blind. You done walk off the edge. Goddamn. Just that fast. You see what I'm saying? Now let me say it again real quick, a little bit slower. Love makes you blind, and now you've walked off the edge. So this person or this thing, you love it, you care for it, and it makes you willing to do things that you wouldn't normally do if you didn't have that feeling of care. So yeah, love can destroy.
It can destroy when you love someone and then someone does something to that loved one, and now you want to destroy them. And now the cause of your love is causing you to destroy things around you. And that's just facts. Whether it's justified or not is a different question. That's what the result is happening.
So remember when we was talking about taking risk, and I was like, all right, people take a risk on the wrong thing, but they won't take a risk on the right thing.
Right.
So you will risk your freedom for the love that you have for the person. Like you said in the example of somebody killing somebody, and now you want to, you know what I'm saying? And that risk that you taking is it's relative.
I'm learning too that most of the best things you can do for people are the most unthankful. Like, you'll never get a thank you for it. Like when you say take a risk on the right reason, like imagine you forgive this person for hurting someone you cared about, and that's, you know how much strength it takes to do that. Like to sit in a courtroom and listen to somebody's sentence that hurt somebody, like, and not go over there yourself. That control right there in itself is so much strength. There's strength in that, but that's the risk you're taking for a positive outcome. And you're not only will you not get a thank you, but he can look at you and stick up his middle finger if he wants to. Like you ain't
tears to my eyes. It's because you're that's really totally internal. It's not nothing to do with the other person.
It's inner strength, and who's gonna respect that but yourself? Nobody for real, and that's what hurts. It's like you ain't gonna get nothing over here for doing that. You over here forgiving people. You over here
care too much.
You have to live with the fact that you didn't do anything about it. You have to. It's a lot to take, and what do you gain from that? Inner peace.
Okay, I was about to say.
You gain inner peace because say you react out of the situation. You react in that moment. You do something that you will regret later. After time passes by and then you see the effects that you have on that person's family, the same effects they had on you, and the same feelings you felt, are now being felt by their parents and their siblings and their friends and their family, like, you're gonna regret what you did. You're gonna feel better that you did it, but you're gonna regret that you did it in the ultimate end.
No, you ain't
So
even. You might
it's
not even
not
feel
gonna-
better, like instantly.
Right, instantly you
I was
might
trying
regret
to.
it.
Yeah, you might do it in an instant and
Right.
be like, oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, you
what
might
have
have
I done?
instant regret. That's what you just got. You just got some instant regret.
Eli, I was trying to jump off that ramp.
Instant regret, and that's a trap. It's just a trap.
I wish we had like a book of life lessons. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
It's not even that big of a. I mean, the Bible,
oh well, never mind. There you go.
literally, life lessons.
Well, I wish I had the patience to read. That sound crazy,
I'm
right?
getting into it. If I had I'm getting into it. I'm trying my best.
I say it.
I wasn't brought up that way, so I'm not exposed to a lot in there. So I'm getting into it. I watch videos though. I like to watch videos, like people breaking down the books. It's too hard for me to read on my own. It is. It's too
No,
hard to
I
read.
understand. What about Audible or audiobooks?
It's still hard. Like I need somebody to not interpret it, but like I watch. It's called. What's it called that I watch? The Bible Project. They literally take every book in the Bible and they make a like animation for it.
Yeah.
And they explain it, but factually, like this is what happened, and this 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 happened. So that happened, and it explains it, but it's not like thou, thy, and all these confusing words that you don't know, and it's not really making sense because we speak a complete. Can we talk about that sometimes in church? We don't listen. We don't even speak this language.
Right. We ain't even like this no more.
Like, why are
man.
y'all acting like we're supposed to know what that means? You're not even talking to me in the same language that we speak every day.
Yeah.
We just come in here and act like we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
And if you put it in the modern, if you just put that modern taste on it, it make everything clicks and falls into place.
But you do gotta respect where it came from. So that's all that is. It's just respect. Like,
I got a
they
question
wrote it in
for
this
you,
language.
then.
You gotta respect it.
So how do you feel about history? And I'm keeping it as vague and general as I can.
Okay, I'm gonna start from now on. I'm just gonna start speaking from my personal.
Yeah, you
Because
have
sometimes I try to speak for the world. Like history means this to everybody. But to
I
me,
speak from just your perspective
to
and
me,
personal.
history to me is like it feels like antique things on a movie set. They don't mean anything to me. But apparently they were here before I got here. But honestly, I don't know if they was here before. I could have got here yesterday.
Right.
But to me, they're here right now. So how do they affect right now? What's going on now? Oh, that affects this in an extremely deep way. Let me explore that. Let me learn what to explore about. I like learning about history. I liked history class. I like it. It just doesn't feel real.
Right.
Like, you know, like when you're
I
talking
wasn't
to,
there.
you know, like when you're talking to a family member, and you know they're gassing up the story that they're
Yeah.
telling you,
Yeah.
and you know that that's not really what
what
happened, but you're just listening to it. That's how history feels. It's like,
It's kind of vague on them last facts you just put out.
you don't know if it's the truth. To be honest, you were not there. Let's say right now, right? In 20 years or 50 years or whatever, and everything is gone from, or we leave this office. Like, say the world ends, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Say the world ends, but only Savannah is alive to tell our story.
Yeah. How's she gonna tell it?
Exactly. It's not gonna be the truth because nobody was here
I
to
gotta reload.
nobody's here to witness it. So imagine it being told in that light, and that's the truth people are running with. Like,
Exactly.
it will never. History is not real. It was not there.
That's exactly how I take it.
Yeah.
So imagine your perspective on how things happen, right? And it's never told. Just like you just said. Never told.
Right.
That's a whole side of a story missing. It's
Right.
like you say, the
There's
truth
so many
is
stories
like in
that
the
you'll
middle.
never hear, ever, and so much pain that people have felt that just doesn't matter to us. But it should bring you peace because the same reason why things don't matter to you, like things do not matter, the statement isn't a good statement, is why it is a good statement.
Right.
Because
Didn't you say something like that? Not to cut you off. Didn't you say something like that before, like a triple entendre? You was like, I forget which one you used, but go ahead.
What am I
My
even
bad.
talking
We got
about?
distracted. My bad. I pulled you out and just dropped you back in.
It's
like
fine though, cause I'm noticing when these moments happen, I'm not tripping. Like I'm not trying. I'm not. Oh, let me remember. I'm not even trying to remember.
like
I'm trying to
that.
go off this feeling that I feel right
Yeah.
now.
Come here, E.
For real. But I don't know. Time.
Well, yeah, we was talking about history, the present
Right.
moment, and so my belief is that I have to reference things from inside first, like you said, and then it give me what I should be looking at on the outside. You know, like all right, I dealt with this situation personally. I know how long it takes to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So when I listen to you tell me that you've done it faster, I'm like, well, I know how long it takes. I'm not gonna challenge you to say that you can't do it better, but did you do it right? You get what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at things from my perspective on how my experience would ever. And then when you share your experience, it should be, if we did the same thing, it should be about the same. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what?
Go
I feel
ahead.
like you can't take history from a hater. You can't.
Bro, you where your pad at?
No,
bruh?
like for
That
real,
is-
you
that
can't
is-
take history from a hater. You have to take history from family only. Family
Oh,
only.
well, what about? Hold on, wait.
Like for real.
Family and hater don't go together with me. Like, give me a contrast.
Okay.
You feel
I'm
what
saying like, if the world ended today and the only person alive is my hater
Okay.
that hated
yeah.
on me forever,
Right. I get
is that, are they gonna tell the truth about me? Hell no. But if you take somebody from my family, they're gonna tell you
Is
the
it
truth.
just family though?
Well, not literally
Yeah, I gotta
family,
see a
but
better
like
word. I gotta get a better
I'm
word.
saying the opposite of a hater.
So I can understand. Okay, the opposite of a hater. There you
Yeah.
go. There
That's
you go.
it. Like your number one supporter, how are they gonna tell your story? They're gonna make sure that they get all your achievements out.
Yep.
They're gonna make sure people
Every
understand
detail
that
on
you
there.
were what you was.
Oh, he got me, E.
They're gonna make sure when they do the Lifetime movie that the person has your nose and
Right.
that they actually look like you, and they're not gonna let you go outside because they know you. But your hater, they
Yeah.
gonna
They
put you
might
on
have-
the Wendy Williams documentary.
Right.
They're gonna be recording that.
Yeah.
That's your history.
Yeah.
Being led by a hater. And that's why you're portrayed in that light,
Mm-hmm.
because they put that out. They did not have to do Wendy Williams like that. They could have told her, sit down, go get some help, and then we'll shoot
We
this
can't
after.
fit
But
that time, right.
they really did a TV show with a
One more
drug
time, E.
with a drug addict. Like
You seen that? I haven't seen it. All right, E, that's cool.
bruh, that
job, though.
shit, it's a horror movie. That the documentary,
I went back to lobby. I ain't seen it.
it's a horror movie.
I haven't seen
It's scary. It's just watching somebody literally struggle in real time. And the people around there are recording it, editing it, and saying, great job. Good
what?
shot. Good take.
You know what? So, hold on. Give me a second. Give me
Yeah.
a second. Let me fix it.
Uh-huh.
Cause I. Bro, you want me to help now or later? All right. So I can't do it from mine. So, Eli, we doing one more? Turn the screen around. So that situation is more common than you might think. You know what I'm saying, or that they portray. Pretty much everyone that is, I don't want to say celebrity or I don't want to say famous, but if you have a responsibility to viewers, fans, and the like, and they pay your bills, they in a sense control you. You know, you have to give them the content that they want. And I think we kind of briefly touched on here, Dan. We kind of briefly touched on this yesterday when we were trying to formulate ideas for what we do in here. You get what I'm saying? So one thing that is hard for somebody in that position to do is to flex. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, okay, restart the whole PlayStation or log out and log back in. So the flex is this right here. Your videographer shot the video. Your editor edited the video. And whoever your social media manager is uploaded the video, right? The video gets 10 million views. But everyone who saw that video sees you.
Right.
So who you think don't get the props?
The people on the behind the scenes.
Nah, they not gonna get shit.
Right.
The person in front of the camera gonna get all the props.
Right.
And so what he is supposed to do, or that person is supposed to do in turn, is supposed to turn around, like you said, and put his mans in them on. What you need? Man, you can't stop me mid conversation or mid thought, and I'm gonna lose it. What you need? Wait, I don't even know. You said pop a bag of popcorn? Yeah.
How much longer are you trying to stream for?
So we at the 2 hours right now. Honestly, me and Eli gonna do this last duo, and then we can take our stoppage. But so my thought. Let me finish my thought. So the person who got the 10 million views or whatever, they're being seen, and people are coming to them saying, "I love your video," and da 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 da. But the videographer shot the video. The editor edited the video. And they not getting the same response from the wide public as, I don't know, then it should be you good. Just click it here. Okay, figure it out on your own or wait until I'm done. No, you can't go to mine because I'm using mine. Oh, I just heard my voice on that. I'm such a parent. Anyway, so imagine them trying to flex. Long story short, imagine the artist trying to flex on them and say, man, I got this, man. I can make another video without y'all. You see what I'm saying? You can't flex on a team. And so when you see people like Wendy Williams in that situation, her team is flexing on her. You get what I'm saying? Like, right. You famous? Yeah, you famous and people know you, but we about to shoot this video of you and we gonna make the money off it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They flexing on her. And the reason why we seeing it the way we seeing it is because we don't even know what is going on, bro. Why y'all shooting the video? She looked down bad. So I don't really like the culture of putting somebody on a pedestal or putting somebody holding someone in high regard. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't hold anyone in high regard or you shouldn't, feel that somebody has something special. What I am saying is that you have to be realistic in what you're praising about them. Are you praising their arms and legs and face, or are you praising their ability? So I'm kind of weird about celebrity culture.
Celebrity culture is not the same as it used to be.
Yeah, that's because the doors are open now. You know why celebrities are celebrities? It's because everybody that was supporting them, and then they started flexing. That's what you're seeing in the world right now. Like, imagine you cook my dinner, right? And I tell you that the dinner ain't as good as it could be. And then what are you gonna do? You can either improve the dinner or kill me with the dinner. You feel what I'm saying? So the people who are in those positions are only in those positions because the people who support them. There ain't no other reason. I don't want to be a artist mainstream on the camera, but you do. I just want to work a camera.
Right.
So don't act like you doing something that you can do without me is all that is going on. Like
have a mutual respect for people.
Exactly. Because they just as famous as you. Everybody that rolled through them credits is just as famous as the people on the screen. Just as. Because without them, this production, this creation, whatever it is, would not happen. You just the face that put in front of it. So imagine how many people who are famous or how many people who work behind the scenes that want to be in front of the camera. It's way more than it is in front of the camera.
Of course.
So yeah, I just feel like that is what we should be looking at, not the person in front of the camera. We should be looking at that videographer and supporting them. or whatever. But after this match, man, I'm drained.
Videographer, editor.
I got you. I got you. E. You said videographer, editor. It's pretty easy though.
It's like the same thing though.
Really, it's all built into the websites too. So all we needed to do to like kind of feel out the process is pick a time and sit down and do it. From this point, I got one already, Eli. Pick a time and sit down and do it. Like, all right, we get off the broadcast, we go eat lunch, and then we come back and highlight the broadcast. You feel what I'm saying? Or something in that light.
But yeah, we could talk about it off camera.
Yeah, I feel like
these conversations, I feel like they will be good to have on it, but honestly, they're not.
Yeah,
it's not.
I agree.
People don't want to hear about that.
I agree. You said people don't want to hear about that.
They don't.
Oh, Masenko. Or that's the Fusion. What was I about to say? But I can tell that you enjoy the different than like not just sitting there basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I told you I'm not a type of person. Even on my worst day, I can't sit down.
Oh.
You know,
Shooting the
like,
wrong person. Yeah, that's good.
On my worst day, I can't sit down. So on my best day, I'm definitely
You
not
definitely
sitting down.
you definitely putting
I'm
in some
running,
work.
literally.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah. No, yeah. This is interesting.
Very, very, very.
If we just had all we need is just to be a little bit more prepared every time, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and we getting better. Remember, I said that on Sunday. It was Sunday. I said this whole entire week is testing, feeling out the schedule, feeling out the process, and then we get in there on either Friday or Saturday in the conference room. I would have to say Saturday would be like we'll nail it down, but Friday we'll get in the conference room after the broadcast and say, hey, this is all our data from the week. What are we gonna do? So if we stop in the middle of the week and try to formulate, it'll mess up what we doing. We know we got the hard times, like hey, I'm gonna be at your house, or I'm gonna be there to pick you up, and we got to come in time. So, but I get what you're saying. Let me stop talking about it. I'll stop talking about it now.
But yeah, makes sense.
I'm ready. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm ready for this game to be over. If you worn down, I'm worn down.
No, don't feed off my energy. Like for real, if we're doing the show and I'm going down, you're supposed to go up.
You said
you're not supposed to go down too.
You said both of us. Both of us down here.
Could you imagine listening to a radio show? They're like, oh, you don't feel like talking to me either.
Yeah, we good.
You can't do that.
Hey, look, we off air now. We good. Nah, but it's implied. It's implied that I have to keep going because I'm in the middle of this match.
Right.
But listen, I can come
For
up
real,
with.
don't ever put that type of energy out.
All right, I got you.
Because nobody wants. That's like me going on stage and be like, I don't do this. Like,
nah, that your fans might be like, come on.
No, that's disrespectful. They ain't gonna be
they
like,
shouldn't
come
have
on.
to do that. They be like,
They're
bro,
not
I paid that money. You gotta
They're
get
not gonna be like, come on. Don't nobody want to see that. Period. Not for real. I'll be too, like,
What?
I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna try to be more assertive,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna just start testing the waters. Cause I'm never trying to come for nobody,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes when you're a woman and you know what you want and how you expect things to go, you know how to pinpoint something immediately. So it's like, oh, that came up, don't do that,
Don't
you
do
know.
that.
But people take that the wrong way sometimes. But like, I'm finna just start doing that, cause like you literally can't say stuff like that. Like you can't, and it's not even. Maybe your fans would know. Like I've heard. You ever hear somebody go to a concert and they had a bad experience? I went to that concert. He was acting like he didn't even want to be there. Like nobody wants that. Why would anybody want to see you not enjoying what you're doing? And we're talking about energy and stuff. You know, you gotta stay on point with how you portray yourself, talking about it too, because people take you serious. You know, like
They listen.
you can't be talking about positivity and staying uplifted and then just be like, oh, you ain't feeling. Like you can't do that. You gotta stay on point. You gotta stay on point. You just got one more match, so you gotta keep your energy up for the match, because there is a reason why we're on here. It's not like we just are chilling. So for real, I don't want to approach anything I do with that attitude either. I gotta stay pumped up And that's really our job for right now. It's just being the powerhouse, the generator,
Right.
being the of energy. When our energy goes off, the whole everything turns off. And it's
Exactly.
literally the attitude. Like I was talking about portals and stuff. Like right now, we're the generators, so we have to make sure our energy is correct and in line with what it needs to be aligned with. And that's the only way we're gonna do this correctly. But don't fall into these, don't easily go on to the other side and try to stop me if I do too. If I'm leading down a negative train of thought for too long, try to stop me, please, because
let me give you a contrast, bro, because the only thing that bothered me just now was that last piece. You're gonna need that bit of whatever it is that you just said, negativity. I don't want to say negativity because then it put on this whole image, but it is. You needed a little taste. Do you still over there? Where did I go? I thought you left. But anyway, you're gonna need it. So magnets work by positive and negative. You get what I'm saying? And the negativity may be like, all right, like I just said, man, I'm kind of wearing down. And guess what that just did to you?
woke me up.
Exactly. It sparked a whole inspirational speech to me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So can we really say that it was a bad thing? Yeah, it was. But you get what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
We taking, it's like we started
So, like,
off.
yeah, no,
When we started off and we was like, you got to find the seed of that opportunity within that. And that opportunity was for you to say, hey, bro, I'm about to start doing this because you need that little boost up. You can't be coming here talking about.
I'm telling you, once you get that though, like once the attitude is like extremely consistent to where every time you meet people you are extremely enthusiastic and motivating and moving with purpose, it's gonna be it's currency right now. That's your currency. My currency is keeping the good ideas but writing them down now and executing them, not just coming up with the good ideas. I have to do something, and like it's moving on to a different level, and my job duties are gonna expand a little bit, so I gotta get these down right. But
So I want you to, if I didn't tell you this, I think I did, but I want you to focus on your health, right? So if an athlete is conditioned perfectly, do you not think he could perform? He will perform great. Even if he feels he has an off day, his conditioning will carry him over. You get what I'm saying? So I want you to condition your health, like really focus on your health, because it's going to make you perform in here like none other. Like,
I'll share something.
Go ahead. I was just about to say, like, when you share those, like literally I was just about to say, like, when you share those little words or sayings. Go ahead.
I had a conversation with somebody else today, and they were telling me I should do like a fruit and vegetable fast. And I
Where
really
you just
don't want to, but yeah.
So it's just you just do the fruits and vegetables, bruh. I can vouch for what they saying. It is something that. So just keep talking to me. I want to hear.
No,
what
that
you.
was it. That was it. They just advised me to do it, and I don't want to because I feel like I'm just now getting to the point in my life where I'm eating enough.
What you mean?
Like I wasn't eating enough. Like I would
What's
be
enough?
like I would be hungry. Like.
Oh, and you just didn't have an appetite?
Or like, nah, for real, my appetite has been so up and down. I feel like just like now I'm at a point in my life where I can listen to my body clearly. Before it was like, I don't know why I feel bad, but I'm gonna drink this soda. I don't know why I feel bad, but I'm gonna just eat this because I'm starving. Because when you're hungry, you don't really care. Like when you're hungry, you don't care.
Yeah.
It's like when you talk about like the survivability and stuff. Like you don't really care what you're gonna eat. So like after at like the crib and stuff now, and there's hella food and stuff, like I don't have to worry about what I'm eating, so I can make a conscious decision to eat enough, eat more, eat less, I'm listening to my body. So but I don't want to do it just because like it takes work and I don't feel like it.
So listen, that is that negative? I don't think that's negative. It's
that I don't
honest.
want to do it.
Yeah, it's not negative. It's just honest. It's just the reality. Does that say you will never want to do it?
No, no.
Right.
I'm considering it right now as I speak on it.
All right, but we about to. That's the end of that.
But yeah, I know I feel you. Helps.
You just focus on your before. Stop. Okay, y'all gonna make me. Never mind. Say hi.
I don't want to say hi.
So why you over here?
I'm glad you just felt that just like how I felt that.
All right, y'all. We about to peace out for the time being, and you know we'll be back later on. Peace.
When more will be back so people can expect us.
Okay, so
Can I scream at it?
I'll think about it. So the evening broadcast, what you want to call it? What you want to say? 7:30.
It's up to you.
Well, let's do 5 o'clock since we're gonna be here.
Oh, 5 to 7?
Maybe. What you think? Or maybe 6 to 8.
Yeah, 6 to 8.
All right, 6 p.m. 1800. He made it. He might could bring us back to life. Hold on before we get off. I forgot dude's still alive. We dead though. He had 1 HP. Can you still see this on your end?
Yeah.
Yeah. These headphones hurt too, by the way. Like if I don't take it off my head, it'd be hurting. It's actually pretty cool that he stayed alive. I thought we was out of here and was looking at somebody else. Oh, he about to be out of here though. What's for lunch, y'all? I was thinking Zaxby's. Why you laugh? What you ain't got no suggestions, no? Yeah, he up out of here.
I want Zaxby's too.
All right, cool.
I'm not hungry right at this moment, but I want Zaxby's for later.
All right, we got 6. Good job, everybody. Good work, everybody in here today. This was awesome. I'm gonna holla at y'all 6 p.m. 1800. Peace.